What is going on, everybody? My name's Angelo.
My name is Calvin.
We are the Vision Twins, and we lost a combined 300 pounds. So we're actually going to address this in a separate video.
Yeah, we need to address this in a separate
We're going to make another video about this. But anyways, my name's Angelo, his name's Calvin. We're the Vision Twins, and we lost a combined 300 pounds. And now it's our life mission to show you how to do the same thing. Today's video is going to be a reaction video to this thing that came up on our recommended. I haven't seen the video yet. I only saw like the first 2 minutes, and I was like, "Yo, we gotta do something about this. This is crazy." I'm gonna react to this video today. It's about 20 minutes long. We'll cut through it, and the title is called
"The Most Obese."
The fattest country in the world.
It's gonna be interesting. I saw a glimpse of it where it said "obesity in paradise."
In the heart of the South Pacific Ocean, Samoa is one of the most remote islands in the world.
So right off the bat, it's in Samoa.
So remote, I mean, there's not a lot of people there.
It's Samoa.
Only a group of people.
In the Samoan Islands.
I've arrived here from New Zealand, a 5-hour flight. Samoans are embracing every aspect of modern life, but there are consequences. And the Samoan Islands now have some of the highest rates of obesity and diabetes in the world. In Samoa and neighbouring American Samoa, 9 out of 10 adults are obese.
I feel like everybody knows someone that looks like that. 9 out of 10. Don't, I feel like everybody knows someone that looks like that. Like, don't we have like an uncle or like a grandpa or somebody that's just like built like that?
Oh no.
No.
Keep playing.
Okay.
Tabata Tuaamali from Samoa weighs 27 stone. His kidneys are failing. His doctors say he's eating himself to death. And
hold on. Okay, everybody in like this other part of the country says stone.
Yeah,
what is stone? We're about to look that up right now. Hold on. What the hell is a stone? 27 stones. 21.
That's pretty dope though. They weigh people by stones.
I feel like I don't know if it's stones though. I feel like it's
378 pounds.
Ooh. 378 pounds. For 1 stone to pounds is 14 pounds.
14 pounds.
So he weighs 27 stones. He weighs 378 pounds. He's 33.
All our math people. That's for all our math people.
Same.
In American Samoa, Lori Mae has type 2 diabetes, brought on by obesity. She's going blind and she's had 2 toes amputated. She's 28.
28.
2 toes are just gone?
So it feels like your vision starts to go like, you literally have no vision when you start to get that big, like it's crazy. Your vision starts to get blurry. Just keep the video on.
2 amputated toes.
Now she's pregnant, and if she doesn't lose weight, doctors fear she may lose her unborn child. To start my investigation into what's happening, I've come to a weight loss boot camp in Samoa's capital, Apia.
They need us, bro.
It's being filmed for a local TV show called Samoa's Biggest Loser. Tabata's the heaviest contestant. He's a former taxi driver and is so obese his blood pressure's dangerously high, which is damaging his kidneys.
You know where to go to do that. You want to change fast? You want to change fast? You know where to come.
You can do it! You can do it! The contestants are doing a fitness test, but they have to run faster and faster.
Like they know that they could lose weight.
Despite his best efforts, Tabata is one of the first to drop out.
Oh yeah, there's no dropping out with this.
His wife Sarah is here to support him.
No dropping out. No dropping out.
Taxi driver. Every day I eat too much and I drink soft drink and a lot of the wrong food.
So we know what's unhealthy versus what is healthy, right? Clearly, because even he's like,
oh no, I mean we're gonna have to give him a diet plan.
But he's he's that big, but he knows that drinking soda and eating the wrong foods. He knows what the wrong foods are. So you do know what the health... I know, because I knew too. I was like, okay, salads, vegetables, fruits.
He was drinking 2 litres of sugar-packed fizzy drink every day. Do you worry about your health?
I'm so worried about for my life because I know I'm too much heavy, and I'm so worried because I really love for my wife and my kids and about my families.
Most of the people here are very aware that if they don't change their lifestyle, they might die. The big question is, though, is that motivation enough for them to change their diet?
It's changing the diet. You hear that? Changing the diet. That's exactly what they're talking about.
I want to find out what Tabitha and others on this island have been eating that's making them so overweight. He's about to do his weekly shop. This is exercise for you. Tabitha's got 2 types of food on his shopping list. First, locally grown veg for his weight loss diet.
She's like, it's exercise for you.
Then the food
She's like, it's exercise for you.
What do you mean?
She's like, because he was pushing her.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, it's exercise.
That's crazy. Imagine being a reporter though, like how hard that shit is to get to that position she's at. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, that's grind.
his family prefer, all imported. So what kind of meat do you like to get?
Free
Lamb.
Lamb.
In the last few decades, mutton flaps from New Zealand have become a Samoan favourite. So there's a lot of fat.
There's no meat on there.
I've heard this cheap offcut of sheep belly is over 40% fat. They don't eat it in New Zealand. They use it as dog food. This meat isn't sold in other countries. Did you know that? While Tabitha pays, I notice an entire aisle of another favourite Samoan food. So this corned beef has over 20% fat, which is over double what you would find in the same product in the UK. A lot of tinned food gets sent to Samoa because it's so remote.
So you gotta think about it. There's companies out there that make food, but they just don't make money on it, like enough. So they gotta send it to like the really low countries because the ingredients are just so terrible. They couldn't get past the United States.
Yeah, they couldn't get past.
But they couldn't get passed by the FDA in the United States, so we send it to other countries so they can eat it. And that's like
Maybe
a
America's Samoa.
That's like a luxury to them, though.
Be able to get that. Like,
That's crazy.
That night, Tabitha takes us to dinner at his dad's farm, where he grew up. Hello. Hello. Hi. For himself, Tabitha's cooking his fat-free dish of veggies. For everyone else, including me, it's mutton flaps. I don't think there's any meat. Yeah, there's a lot of fat and a little bit of meat.
She really looking like, girl, you better get roasted when you leave. Like, why are you? Oh my God, it's really good. What? Come on now. Get some culture.
By my rough calculations, this one plate contains more than half of my recommended daily calories.
Take him through it.
Regular family gatherings accompanied by big meals are an important part of Samoan life. Is it cheaper or is it more expensive to eat healthily?
Okay, loai e fai ngofie fo ia ile ainga ile maua ia ainga fai ngofie ale le ai o mea ai ma soifo maloloina pe mea ai mo mai ai lo fanua ngai lo mea ai whaka.
So if Samoans can survive off local produce. Why do they eat so unhealthily?
Okay, lo ngai ole decision ole fai ungai le kangakai.
Personal choice.
Yeah, like that's really all it is. You live in the most remote place. You live in the most remote place. Have beautiful paradise all around you, in the Pacific, like beautiful. Yet you choose to eat unhealthy when healthy food is actually a lot more easy.
And it's growing on your land. Like you literally have a banana tree.
Like easy.
They tell me local food is often seen as inferior to imported food. Tavita's got his work cut out if he wants to see his kids follow his new diet and eat veggies.
That's how we raise veggies.
Eating really fatty food can be quite dangerous. Do you worry about your children falling into the same trap that you fell into? I want to know more about the problems obesity causes. In Samoa, which only has a population of 200,000, they've had to set up a diabetic foot clinic. It's run by Helene Stellan. A new patient has just come in for an appointment. We've been given permission to film, but she doesn't want to be identified. Like 1 in 5 people in Samoa, 41-year-old Annie has type 2 diabetes caused by obesity.
1 in 5 people?
The disease damages nerve endings and restricts blood flow. She can't feel her feet, and now her left foot has collapsed.
It's probably not going to heal until she loses some more weight. So I'm going to use this disposable scalpel blade.
The wound's got worse since Annie's last appointment, and the flesh around it has started to die.
I take it back to where I think most of the dead tissue is gone. And the more you get rid of, the better it is for the healthy tissue to grow.
It's really hard to get my head around the fact that you are scraping away her flesh and without any anesthetic. Another side effect of Annie's obesity is a condition called sleep apnea.
Sleep apnea, yeah.
I noticed she's fallen asleep.
As you gain weight, you also get poor sleep cycle. So it means their sleep is not very effective, so they fall asleep a lot easier throughout the day. They're operating on, like a chronic level of fatigue. It also causes brain damage as well.
She can't exercise because she can't stand up because her feet are bad, because of diabetes. So she can't lose the weight, so she's getting worse, so she's gaining the weight. It's just...
And when someone's of such a large weight, you might think, okay, swimming would be a really good thing for her, but she can't swim because of her wounds. So, what options does she have? Very limited.
Eating healthy.
In the last 30 years, the number of Samoans with type 2 diabetes has gone up 20 times.
So the singing you can hear is the funeral chapel for the hospital. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we can shut the window a bit. It's lovely it is, as it is.
Someone died. Let me see.
Academic studies suggest Samoa is at risk of becoming one of the few countries where life expectancy is falling. The situation in Samoa is bad, but a short flight to the east, I've heard it's the worst in the world. American Samoa was colonized by the United States in 1900. 93% of adults here are overweight or obese. It's thought to be the fattest place on Earth.
93% people are overweight or obese in Samoa, in this part of Samoa. It's everybody. Literally every adult is obese.
I've been in contact with a maternity unit that treats obese pregnant women. I've arranged to meet one of their patients.
Hi. I'm Sophie. I'm Laurie May.
Laurie May helps run a Sunday school at a Mormon church.
I'm just running up.
She's got type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 people in American Samoa have the disease. I want to find out how it affects her, particularly now she's pregnant.
How pregnant are you?
I'm 11 weeks and I feel like it's been a year.
Doctors are telling Laurie May that if she doesn't cut down on sugar, she risks losing her baby.
Have you changed your diet since you've had diabetes then?
To be honest, I don't think so. I don't think
She said,
TBH.
you know you about to get the biggest 9 inches.
TBH.
Diabetes is already affecting her eyes.
And how's your eyesight, Laurie May?
gone, so I can't see anything on this side. But this one, I still have little hope in it that I can see with this eye, but not 100%. It's just like, I could say 50. Yeah.
So one eye she
After
can't see.
church, she invites me home for the family Sunday lunch.
Hi. Hello. What are you making? Turkey tail. Turkey tail.
Like they eat themselves. They eat themselves.
Turkey tails. Turkey tails. Are you fucking eating the tails? Or are you eating the tails?
It's like it almost you're eating yourself blind. Like you're eating yourself to no vision. Eating yourself to no vision.
Ooh, I see what you did there, bro. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Grandma. I see what you did there.
Turkey tails are the fattiest part of the bird, a gland that produces oil for feathers. They're imported from America and are a firm favourite in Laurie May's family.
So do you eat vegetables?
Before pregnancy, I hardly did. Like, if I see vegetables, I'll cry. I will literally cry if I look at veggies.
When you have your baby,
Same.
do you think that you would want to feed him or her veggies?
Well, I guess with my experience, I would love to.
Is that a broccoli? Kale?
Imagine being a grown-ass adult, too. You're a grown-ass adult.
I hate onions.
Eat your greens.
Fudge, dude.
Eat your peas.
Eat your dang greens.
Make sure my baby knows not to go through what I went through at a very young age that I am right now, going through all this. Yeah.
Because you're only 28, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm only 28.
As young.
Laurie May saw her
Don't be
mother
a-
die
don't be a
young
Tristan
at
Tristan
just
man,
28. She had diabetes too and died from a heart attack. Her dad, Kolmani, also has diabetes. He now uses a wheelchair and needs constant medication.
Have you changed your diet since you've been diagnosed with diabetes?
Well, sometimes we like us someone enjoying eating food, so. But I'm trying to, but it was too late.
It's not too late. No, it's not.
It's too late.
It's not. You're still breathing. You're still alive. It's not too late.
Can come and take about 3 or 4 cans of soda at one time. I think that's the problem.
So this is, what's this?
Stir-fried turkey tail.
Okay.
Rice? Mom, the rice?
Yeah. Mommy, fiapedi lang.
Laurie May is meant to keep her blood sugar levels under control for her baby's safety, but she's struggling to cut back on sweet drinks.
Soda was my addiction. If I don't want to eat, as long as I have soda, I'm good.
Because Because of the risks to her baby, Laurie May has to go for weekly medical checkups. Her doctor's done a blood sugar test, and after Sunday's feast, I'm worried the results could be bad.
And you don't have any allergy to any medications?
She's seeing gynecologist Dr. Frangel Chipongnian.
How are the results of the tests for her today?
Hers is all fine, except for the blood sugar, which she knows she's diabetic. So, and that's a big problem actually.
How does the blood sugar affect the baby?
Well, it affects both the mom and the baby. For the baby, one, the worst scenario, you can lose the pregnancy. Later on, you can have what we call an intrauterine death. Baby can die without you and me knowing it. Baby can grow so big to the point we might need to do a C-section from you.
In all honesty, have you not had any sugar since you've been pregnant?
With candies and stuff, no, I haven't. But I know I drink juice and fruits, so yeah, I do.
Because yesterday at lunch we had concentrate juice, which has got a lot of sugar in it.
It was half water and with it, so yeah, that's why. But I didn't finish it. All right.
Hey, take her word. Take her word.
I can't help but think that Laurie May might be not being totally honest about what she's eating. I think she's eating some sugar.
A lot of people are in denial stage. I don't know. Well, for me, I learned it first-hand basis. My daughter is diabetic, so it's really hard. It's hard to know that at a younger age she has diabetes, and she has to stick by what's supposed to be done. But it's really hard. It's easily said than done.
The consequences of being in denial are extreme. The doctors tell me if I want to get a sense of how bad things are, I should go to the morgue. Fagalu's the mortician. He's been working here for 20 years. During that time, he's seen a huge change. This 3-foot wide coffin can hold a body weighing up to 35 stone, but Fagalu tells us often the bodies coming through here are so big, a special coffin has to be made. It's so heartbreaking talking to the mortician who has been working here in the hospital for 20 years and has seen more and more of the young generation of his people ending up here with him on...
You know what I think? I think they need like a serious, like, implemented into their schools. Like, you have to go to PE. Like, you have to do this after school. Like, you have to. Like, you have to be in some sort of, like, extracurricular thing to where you're losing weight throughout the day. Because, like, yeah, they have sports, but, like, it's not organized. Like, rugby, soccer, football, you know what I mean? Like,
organized.
There's nothing, like, organized specific for them to have that Biggest Loser thing. Like, they need, like, a serious, like, weight loss boot camp.
Yeah.
With, like, serious results.
Well, they need us to just pull up. All they need is us to pull up. And then
seriously, I would literally go do that for free. Like,
honestly,
I would literally go do that for free.
We're already in the top. Like, we would literally do this for free to go out there
insane.
And work with them.
On a slab, and he's saying that he wishes he could meet them more in life than now in death. It's just tragic. I'm back in Samoa and heading to the diabetic foot clinic. They've got a new patient, Sina. She's not obese, but she's overweight and she has type 2 diabetes. According to the World Health Organization, since 1980, the global percentage of people with diabetes has more than doubled to 9%. Sina has 2 dangerously infected wounds on her right foot. Helene has just taken a photograph of them.
2 separate on the surface, but underneath they're tunneling. That means they're just sort of connecting with each other.
Yeah, now I have to show us.
Oh.
That's
so
deep. It looks really deep. Yeah.
I just ate breakfast.
If the doctors can't control the infection, they may have to amputate.
I'm worried because of my food. I don't want to take up my food.
Bless you.
Despite her situation, Sina doesn't seem to know exactly what diabetes is or why she has it.
I really want to know what caused diabetes. I think it's from food or...
You've got excess sugar in your blood from eating.
Food.
Most of our diabetic clients, we're pretty much having to start from the beginning on education and getting them to be aware of nutrition.
The clinic walls are covered with government posters warning of the dangers of junk food. But despite her poor health, Sina's family bring her a plate of chips and mutton flaps for lunch.
It's frustrating for you to see your patients sitting outside eating the foods that are on the warning posters inside the clinic to not eat.
I told her off already. I said to her, okay, that's the last time you're going to eat fries. You're not allowed to eat fries.
In the next bed, a patient has had their foot removed after an infection started to spread. Helene's assistant is dressing the wound.
You know how cigarette packets have warning signs of like really horrible cancerous lungs or mouths or teeth or whatever? I feel like sweet packets should have warning signs of amputated feet.
Swear to God.
That would be a really good one, but anyway, I don't think some people would look at it. They would just buy it and then eat it.
They got free-range cows.
I'm curious to see how Tabat is getting on. He's back at the Biggest Loser TV boot camp.
Let's go. The pain is only temporary. We all have pain, but it's how you deal with that pain.
Isera Paliko is the fitness expert who'll be presenting the latest update on TV this week.
In your experience, how many people do actually keep the weight off once they've lost it?
Not very many. Less than 1% of people that participate in these sort of programs maintain the actual weight that they lose.
Only 1%, that's low. It's really low.
You need to find real purpose for doing things. Lose weight is a very artificial thing to do, you know. If the purpose is not real, you can't sustain it. After the 8 weeks, it's going to all go back to normal.
It doesn't just go for people in Samoa, that's for sure. It don't just go for the people in Samoa.
You saw me, I'm looking.
Tabata realises the boot camp's just the start. He's made a life-changing decision. He's moving back to his family farm to live off the food he grows.
If I can alwing away, it is the first game kaking fungofo. It is the nga ko fa ke kuwa nga ka kimingoi ma wala ka exercise if I'm not sure ka kim.
That's tough.
That's lit.
Pero mga wal niya sa rin faingo la amay ngoy o ke sa ulalo ili ma alo falong ngoy lo malo sile wa yai wo ma fayo.
You got the back to be strong.
You tell somebody strong like that.
What's happening in the Samoan Islands shows how obesity is no longer an issue that affects only wealthy countries. It's a global health crisis. A recent study estimated that by 2025, around 1 in 5 adults on Earth will be clinically obese.
That's 28 pounds. Still high blood sugar in the hospital.
Got kicked off the...
Said you can't even finish.
Well, she said you can't. How you gonna get kicked off and just go leave me?
That video clearly shows that obesity is a huge, huge issue within the world. You guys see that it's not just the United States, it's in other countries like Samoa. 2025, they said that 1 in 5 people will be overweight or obese.
You know, I'm thankful we'll always have a job.
Make a change, because you don't want to end up like the people that are on this where they have to get their foot. Oh, you saw where she was drilling out her foot.
It's about to be lit. This video is being posted in the morning.
Before that. And my name's Angelo.
My name is Calvin.
We are the Vision Twins, and we lost a combined 300 pounds.
Now it is our life mission to show you how to do this same thing.
Now bring it back. We love you! Let's go! We out!